Been underway today in Sebokeng Zone 6 after 70 houses were flooded as a result of persistent rain that's been lashing Gauteng over the past 2 days. The Em-fuleni Local Municipality says that residents whose houses have been flooded have been offered temporary accommodation at a local community hall. No injuries or fatalities have been reported. Hasina Gori has more for us.
Start for residents here in the Valley area where over 100 homes were damaged due to flash floodings over the weekend and going into this week. Here in Sebokeng, in Zone 6, it was the most heavily damaged area. We saw over 70 homes being flooded, roads being swept away, and the stream banks also breaking. With me to speak more on the situation is spokesperson for the Em-fuleni Municipality, Stanley Gaba. Good afternoon and thank you for speaking to us. Can you tell us what has the situation been like here this morning with mop-up operations currently underway?
Yeah, this morning, as you would notice, that the situation has slightly improved from yesterday because we have started seeing communities, about 20 families, where we've given them the mattresses as well as the blankets. We also have given them the sandbags, those that have got water around their homes, so that it drives water away from them. But we are also preparing to go and draw water out of those assisting in drawing water out of their own homes. But the other thing that we're going to do is to going to assist to close down that stream that broke down. We're going to, with the help of the South African National Defence Force, to close that stream, and that would enable us to clean up all this area and assist the community to clean up their own homes. But the other thing that we're going to do, we have picked up along the river in Zone 7, there's been rubble that has been dropped from various areas that prevents water from moving, or that stands on the way of water in there. So we're going to open up the river so that water can actually flow in, because if it's not able to flow in, it goes back into the community, flashbacks into the community. So today we are busy cleaning up that particular area.
How many families have been affected here in Sebokeng itself, but also here in Zone 6?
In Zone 6 alone, it's about 70 homes that are affected, 13 of them that are badly in distress, and that's the way we're paying much attention to them. But because the rain is consistent, it has been persistent even over last night, we have about 40 homes in Sebokeng that are also affected last night. So we are also going to assist there. There are other 3-4 more homes in Zone 13 along the Mshweshwe Road that we are also going to attend to them. We also have another one in Zone 12. So probably it could be around 101, 102 homes that we're going to pay attention. But the main problem has always been in Zone 6, where the problem has been around the stream banks that broke down.
Residents here that we spoke to say that's not the first time that such flooding occurred. It's actually almost the third time that they've been flooded. What's being done by municipality to ensure that when it does rain and we do have a downpour, that we don't see incidences like this happening?
One thing that we need to understand, that this flash flood, it's an extraordinary one. If you look at it, if you look at the water that has been moving, it has been from a waist down. So it takes to the level of the amount of rain that we received at this time. So it's an extraordinary. And I know most people would say it's an infrastructure problem. Yes, it could be an infrastructure problem because of the flood. Because from that particular stream, what it did, it also drew in the foreign objects into the system, cloaking the entire system, and therefore it means kicking back the water. So that's why it has been extraordinary. As you can see, it even washed away the tarred road. But preliminary reports would actually tell us what really happened and how bad the situation has been. But because we are still busy with the report, later on we'll talk about it.
Have you already estimated how much the damage is in rand value?
No, not yet, because like we said, we have sent in teams into different homes to look at the situation and be able to assess, to say, give us the data, what is happening in this particular home and so forth and so on. Then we are able to quantify and put it in a rent and sense and say, this is the actual amount that has actually taken us back.
What kind of support is government giving to the families? Some say that they don't have any electricity and haven't had any food. We're going into the school year, and some of them say school uniforms have been washed away. What support's been given to these families?
Look, we are talking to different stakeholders that are going to contribute towards assisting the families. But what was of immediate assistance for now was to establish a rescue center where we can actually take the families that are actually affected in there. But like we said, we have also enlisted the services of the South African National Defence Force that must come and assist us. But in respect of food, we still don't have it. As we said, we are looking at the stakeholders that are going to assist. I know SASA is coming on board to come and assist us to give us the food parcels. So it's a long process that we're going to go in. We understand their frustration as well.
Thank you so much. That was the Em-fuleni Municipality spokesperson speaking to us on the devastation that occurred here in Sebokeng Zone 6, where over 70 homes in this specific area were damaged due to flooding. In the whole area of Sebokeng, we've seen over 101 homes which have been flooded. Families and residents here are saying that they really need assistance, that they have no electricity, no food, and many of them don't have a space to sleep for today. Back to you in studio.
That was Hasina Gori reporting earlier this morning. It's been a tragic start to